Model guns in Japan profiled by Lucifer 7922. This video introduces a Japanese toy gun. The toy guns I introduce are called model guns in Japan. It is called a cap gun by the world standard, but I call it a model gun. Introducing this time is Tokarev TT-33 manufactured by Hudson Industry Company Limited. The manufacturer, Hudson Industry Company Limited, closed its toy gun division in 2009. Therefore, the current acquisition method is limited to personal transactions or auctions. The market price of unused products on the auction site is about $180 to $280. In general, heavyweight resin models and silver models are overpriced. The one I got was a used heavyweight resin model for about $120. I don't know the accessory composition of this model gun. The product I got this time is thought to be short of a hex wrench, but I'm not sure. However, that is not a big problem. I disassembled while looking at the instruction manual. I feel that the number of parts is unexpectedly large. Traces of used can be seen here and there. The big change made by the previous owner is that the recoil spring is cut and shortened. It seems that we aimed for good operation, but it is not preferable. However, since it is a used item, it can't be helped. The breech block will come off. This seems to have happened when the previous owner made a test shot, but it seems that the manufacturer's bonding work is insufficient. Well, in the video I posted in the past, I explained the assembly process in detail. However, this time there are a wide variety of items I would like to convey, and I cannot include all of them in detail. Therefore, the assembly process will be shown only with images. The part names were translated into English at the time of the Japanese version. As a matter of course, the cartridge is also a used item. I cleaned it, replaced the O-ring, and sprayed it with silicone oil. Manually checked the loading and unloading of the cartridge. Manual operation is smooth. Next, evaluate the power of the cartridge. I will try a cartridge that has been cleaned, replaced with O-rings, and sprayed with silicone oil. The first 680 seems to be an abnormal value, and there is a lot of variation. So I tried a new cartridge. I also polished the inner surface of the used product and tried it again. From this test result, it can be said that 680 in 1 is the maximum value but not an abnormal value. The large variation is probably because the previous owner neglected to take care after use. In 3, where the inner surface of 1 is polished, the value is about the same as that of a new cartridge in 2. If the cartridge is cleaned immediately after use, it is unlikely that there will be an extreme decrease in power. However, the problem revealed by this test result is that the basic power of this cartridge is too high. It is good to exceed PFC 9mm late model, but this is a problem when it comes to surpassing CP45 ACP. In the first place, CP45 ACP is a cartridge used for the metal model gun M1921. The recoil spring used in M1921 has a very strong repulsive force. CP45 ACP has the ability to overcome its strong repulsive force. And the cartridge I tried this time exceeds the value of CP45 ACP not only in the maximum value but also in the average value. If you use it as it is, Tokarev will be damaged with high probability. It turns out that using this cartridge can damage the gun. Therefore, the power of the cartridge is reduced. If the pressure stroke is shortened, the power will decrease. So insert a spacer in the cylinder. I made a spacer with a simple method. It is about 2 mm thick. The value between PFC 9mm late model and CP45 ACP is shown. It's an ideal result. The misfire thought that the hammer spring was weak. So I made a spacer with a stainless washer. It is 1 mm by stacking two 0.5 mm sheets. there are many cartridge ejection problems. Therefore, we confirmed the manual loading and unloading of the cartridge. If it works quickly, there is no problem. However, when it was done at low speed, a problem occurred. It is sandwiched between mecha block right front, ejector, and breech block. The right front of the mechanical block, which is thought to have little effect on others, has been removed. Many would think of a cartridge ejection failure as a lack of slide retreat, and it should be linked to insufficient power of cartridges, especially if you know the past of Hudson. However, I would like you to know that a cartridge that has more power than necessary is the cause of the malfunction of this model gun. To prove the previous statement, I will test fire with a standard state cartridge. I thought it was more important to let people who own this model gun know than the risk of breaking. You have confirmed that problems occur frequently with cartridges that are overly powerful. That's all for today. Thank you for watching until the end. See you soon. Goodbye.